Okay, welcome back. So today I'm going to go over the best free alternative to RC-20. So RC-20, you probably already know what it is if you've clicked on this video, but it's a really nice plugin to get some texture, grain, that sort of thing for vintage sort of lo-fi samples. So really quickly, what I've done, I found this one-shot, this Rhodes one-shot, and I've edited it a bit. I've added some delay and a bit of reverb just to widen the sound, and here's what it's sounding like. And then I put down some bass notes, so C, D, A, and then G. And then every third, that's a sort of jazz sort of chord. Every third in that scale, minor ninth scale, I put a note and then some little transition notes and then bass notes, and then copy that across and pitch it down 5 semitones, because that's a nice little trick. And then added a couple more little cuts for transitions into these chords, and here's what I've got. So I feel like that's a really nice chord progression. I whipped that up pretty quickly actually. I'll have a look. Yeah, 10 minutes, not too bad. And I'm going to try and lo-fi it up a little bit. So I'm going to come to number 7 here. That's the mix track it's on. Got my delay and reverb. And I'm going to open up Izotope Vinyl. Now you might already know about this plugin, it's pretty popular. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you what each of these things do, and then I'm going to add some drums and put some vinyl on top of those drums and try and create a sort of old school lo-fi type beat. So up here we can adjust the gain applied to the input signal. So this little knob changes either the output or input. So we can bump that up if we want. I might bump it up a little bit and then change the output down to, maybe bump that up a bit more. So off the gate straight away, it's sounding pretty different. I'm going to turn this dust off, just turn this gain down, just for the beginning. I'll add that back in a bit later, maybe with the drums that I apply. But here we go. I'm going to play through this and select one of these straight away, these time sort of presets that I like. So I prefer 1960, I'll keep it on that for a bit. And then I'm going to take this wear out, and I'm going to see what it's sounding like with this lo-fi option turned on. Now what I'm going to do, I'd like that effect, but it's too harsh right now. I'm going to actually open up a second one of these, turn this down, turn this warp down, turn this wear down, and only have the lo-fi, and then turn this mix down to about 25% and put that before here. So you can still sort of hear like the ringing, degrading sort of effect, but it's not as prominent. Now I'm going to turn this wear up maybe. I'm actually going to add a soft clipper just so it's not getting too loud. Might take this wear completely off actually. I'll mess around with this RPM. So I'm liking that at 33. I'm going to mess around with this mechanical and electrical, see what that's sounding like. So that's just for ambience. I'm not too big of a fan of that, so I'm going to leave those both at -30. I'll see what this scratch is like. Now that just feels a bit too imperfect almost. I'm not a fan of that, so I'll leave that off for now. Now this warp, I'll turn that up and down, see what I'm feeling. So I'm liking that at 33. Then this model for the warp, let's see what that's like. I'm liking inverted peak, so I'll leave it like that. Now that's pretty much all of the settings for Izotope Vinyl. This is actually the new vinyl, so if you download it today, this will be what you get. But previously you were able to get, give me a second, you were able to get, is it this one? No, not this one. Where is it? This one. So you were able to get this. I almost prefer this because you got more sliders, but this new one looks a lot cleaner and it's a bit easier with the presets and stuff. They pretty much just do the same thing. But if you download it today, you will be getting this. There's probably a way to not so legally download the old one if you really need that one, but I'll keep it like this. I'm going to EQ out a bit of the high frequencies. So I'm liking how that's sounding now. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put some drums over this. I'll go searching for some drums and see what I can come up with in pattern 2. I'm going to play a basic little lo-fi pattern over this. So I've got a nice little pattern, I think. I'll play that for you now. So that's without any mixing, that's very basic. What I'm going to do, I'm going to mix these, like level them out, so I'm getting a nice, the correct sort of volume. And then I'm going to send them to this mixer bus. I'll just make it a different color. And I'm going to put a vinyl on here, and then I'll come back to you once these are all linked to this vinyl. So I think I've got these all at the correct level. Now I'm going to select all of them and hit route to this track. And then now that they're all going to be going through this vinyl, so I'm going to set it to like a really extreme setting, like 1930, and I'll bypass it first. So this is without it. And now with it. So I'm going to play around with these. I might, maybe 1970 might be alright. So I'm liking how that's sounding. I'll hit lo-fi, see what that's like. So that's really nice without the warp. That's like, I think the warp is causing phasing issues maybe. But the rest of it, I've turned on lo-fi, moved the wear up a little bit, turned the dust to like 40%, but added the gain, so that dust is going to be playing throughout the whole project even when it's paused. That can get annoying, so I try and save it for the end. But I've made the model 1970 up the RPM to 78, and it's sounding alright I think. So I'm just going to do a little bit of EQ, maybe get rid of some annoying frequencies, boost the kick a little bit maybe, turn it down a bit, and then that should be alright. So I'm going to play through my very quick lo-fi beat. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to download Izotope Vinyl. It is free. It's a very good alternative to RC-20 if you don't want to go a less legal route or spend bloody $120 whatever it is. But thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, I'll catch you later.